Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, hi, I'm Kaylin. I'm 25 and I film a lot of entrepreneurship, lifestyle, and productivity content. I'm so excited to be back to be filming again for you guys. So if you guys haven't noticed, I did take a little break away from YouTube, really just social media in general, Instagram, YouTube. This is actually gonna be my first video in 2023. So I thought it was only right to start it off with a budget with me. You guys love watching these. I love filming these. I decided I'm gonna actually start breaking my monthly resets up into a budgeting portion and then like the rest of the reset, the goal setting, the monthly favorites, just because the budgeting portion is personally my favorite to do and I think it's your guys' favorite to watch, and I just don't feel like it gets the time that it deserves when it's in an entire monthly reset video. For March, there's only going to be a budget with me because honestly, I'm filming this on March 1st. I want to get it edited and uploaded today for you guys, but moving forward for April, May, June, I'm going to be sticking to my monthly resets and we're going to do a budget with me and then a like monthly reset with everything else separately. Let me know what you guys think of that, if you'd rather it be all together like it typically is, or if you like the idea of it being separate. So I thought we'd try it out, see how it goes, and then see what you guys thought of that. So like I said though, I'm excited to be back and I'm excited to jump into the budget for the month of March. So if you haven't already, please make sure to like this video, subscribe down below, and let's hop right into it. Okay, so not only have I actually taken a break from social media, I actually took a break from budgeting as well. I just felt like I was tired of being so inconsistent. I just wanted to like stop, take a break, and then come back and be consistent every single month. So with that being said, I did not actually set a budget for the month of February. You guys, I haven't even budgeted at all in 2023, but I decided to go through some of my transactions anyways, even though I wasn't on a budget, just to kind of show you guys some actual numbers and just to like actually look at what I spent not on a budget. It definitely needs some work. I definitely need to be back on my budgeting grind again. Okay, so here's what the spreadsheet looks like. We're gonna go back over here to February. Like I said, I did input some transactions. I know this is not everything, to be honest. Devin and I Zelle each other quite a bit back and forth, so he'll pay for something and I'll Zelle him half, or I'll pay for it and he'll Zelle me half. When I'm strict on my budgeting, I always make sure to put in the notes what it's for, so that way I can go back and put it in my budget. But just because I wasn't budgeting, I honestly don't even remember what a lot of those transactions are for. So I know I'm missing quite a bit in here, but we can kind of get an overview of my spending habits. You guys also know, if you watch my monthly resets, that I do actually have an online Etsy store and I sell my budget spreadsheets on there. It's called Press Reset, and I actually just made an Instagram account for it. I'll put a little picture on the screen right here of what it looks like. It's at Shop Press Reset. It only has, I think, like 20 followers. I just made it, but I wanted a way to share more budgeting tips and tricks for you guys, money management tips, and I'm not a financial advisor by any means, but I think it's fun to share the knowledge that I know. I think you guys enjoy it too, so definitely make sure to go follow the Instagram account. It's at Shop Press Reset, and then I will also have my Etsy store linked down below for you guys in case you guys do want to check out the spreadsheets. But if you guys use code RESET, you can actually get 20% off of the spreadsheet just as a thank you for watching this video and for supporting my channel. So I can show you how I actually set my budget up for the year of 2023. So I went ahead and I already customized my categories tab, and then you also have an annual dashboard here. This is really nice for just seeing your entire year at a glance. So you can see an income summary, where your money is actually going, so your cash flow summary, your savings and sinking funds summary. You can set annual goals, you have to-do lists for the year and a note section. And then you have a savings and investment summary. I think it's really important to section your savings and investments kind of out of everything else and really take a look and make sure you're hitting your goals and just keeping an eye on what you're saving and what you're investing separately than just looking at your entire month as a whole. So I already set mine up for the year last night. I have a short-term savings account, a long-term savings account, and then I have two sinking funds. So I have a gifts sinking fund and then a vacation sinking fund. I have said this multiple times. If you guys do not already, absolutely start a gift sinking fund for Christmas. It makes Christmas so much less stressful, even if you can only set $20, $50, $100 a month aside. Christmas can be the most wonderful time of the year or the most stressful time of the year, and even if you're buying Christmas gifts on a budget, it's just inevitable that you're gonna spend more during that time too. So it's kind of setting yourself up for success and just planning ahead and trying to eliminate as much stress as possible by saving just small amounts throughout the month. So by the time Christmas comes around, you may have $500, $1,000, $1,500, however much you set aside per per month, just ready to go to spend on gifts, so that way you don't actually have to take that money out of like your November or December paycheck. So like I said, I really recommend that. It really does take a lot of stress off of gift giving. And then I set my goals here. So for my short term, I set my goal at $1,200 for the year. For my long term, I just have it at an even 10,000. Gifts, I want to save 1,000 by Christmas, and a vacation, I just have a vacation sinking fund since we are planning some trips here soon, and I just have that at 1,000 as well. But I do just want to say we do have our own business. We are self-employed, and a lot of my savings is in our business savings. I do a lot of investing personally, but as far as savings goes, we kind of keep that money in the business savings. Anyways, moving on, I just have my Roth IRA, and the max you can invest now in your Roth IRA per year is $6,500. They actually raised it $500, so I have my goal maxed out at $6,500. We have a subscription tracker. You guys, I thought my subscriptions per month, my recurring subscriptions, were like $50 maybe, and that was pushing it. They're obvious, you can see up here, $131 a month just recurring, that I didn't even realize I had half of these subscriptions. And so that's why it's so important, once again, to like see this individually, because if you're anything like me, I like to sign up for the free trials of apps and then I just never cancel them, or I cancel them multiple months later. You get a net worth tracker, a debt snowball calculator, you get a bill pay calendar if you want to put all of your bills on here to see when they're due, and then you obviously have your monthly tabs. So I'm gonna actually go back to February. We're gonna see what we spent, and then we're gonna set our budget for the month of March. For my savings, I wasn't really on my savings that well. I need to save a lot more throughout the year, but I put about 100 in my short term. I put 300 in my long term. I put about, actually this is about 120. I ended up putting in gifts, and then I did not put anything in my vacation sinking fund. Bills, these are the same every single month. Our rent, Wi-Fi, and utilities. Expenses, I know for a fact that we spent more on groceries than this. We spend so much on groceries, you guys, but this is something that we really split half and half, and Devin's credit card gets more cash back for groceries, so he pays for a lot of it, and then I sell him, so I know that I'm missing some in here. We have our groceries. I spent about $53 on restaurants, $34 on coffee. It's really not that bad, like compared to my previous, monthly resets. It was up to like 120, which is embarrassing one month. But I was actually really shocked because I literally thought I went to Starbucks like one time. I was so surprised that there were that many Starbucks charges that I completely just forgot about. Miscellaneous, $340. The amount of transactions that were just Target runs, just Target, $50, $80, $100. I was so surprised. Once again, I thought I was pretty good this month. There's nothing really significant that I really spent money on, but I was so surprised. And like I said, I know there's more. Like, this is not everything. This is most of it, but not all of it. And I know that there's more. So this is definitely something that I need to cut back on next month, just because I don't even really know what I got, and I spent $340 pretty much almost solely at Target. Moving over to March, I'm going to start over here with the income. So actually, since it's March 1st, my AdSense from February is done. I don't know, I think it's gonna literally be like $20, you guys. I'm just gonna put $20 for my ad set budget. Brand deals and affiliates, I'm just gonna say 0. I don't have any. I may have a brand deal actually lined up for the end of March, but I wouldn't even get paid out until at least April, so I'm just gonna say 0 for that. I have the Amazon income, and then for other income, like I said, this is my Etsy income. This is if I sell anything. I'm just gonna say $1,200 for here as well. And so that is about $1,220 without the Amazon income. I know that this is going to be a lower income month for me because I don't have any of my YouTube or brand income, and that makes up, I would say probably about typically like 20% of my income. So I am missing that portion. So I'm just going to take it easy on saving during the month of March as well, and then to really ramp it up, especially the second half of the year. So I'm going to just say 100 in my short term, and we'll say 100 in the long term, 50 for gifts and 50 for vacations. Just keep it simple. For rent, this is the same every single month, so I already know it's going to be $850. Wi-Fi is about $75 a month now, so we'll do 75 divided by 2. And utilities, I'm gonna say $220 for utilities. So for groceries, I'm gonna say $350. That puts us at about $700 in spend for groceries. But we have been eating out at restaurants more. So I'm gonna actually give myself a $50 restaurant budget. Coffee, I'm gonna say $30. Gas, a lot of you guys always say like, how do you spend so little on gas? You guys, the key to saving money on gas is to not go anywhere. You guys, I'm self-employed. I work from home. Most of my family is within a 2-mile radius. Everything I need is pretty much within a 1-mile radius. So I really don't drive too far anywhere unless I'm like going out of my way to like go to like a mall or something. But overall for gas, I really don't spend that much money because I really don't drive anywhere that's, you know, that far. I'm gonna give myself $50 again for gas. For gym, I actually am doing cycling again. I think I was doing cycling when I was filming still a few months ago. So my cycling is $90 a month. We have that, and then I also pay $25 for the gym just to go, you know, lift some weights every once in a while. For miscellaneous, this is where I really need to cut back. It's gonna be kind of hard. I have so much to catch you guys up on, but Devin and I, we actually just booked a trip to Punta Cana in May, and so I've been trying to like pace myself, like get things here and there, but not get overly excited and just buy everything now. Okay, so for self-care, I'm gonna give myself $50 to get my nails done, just because this is something that I've come to the conclusion that I'm just going to allow myself to spend pretty much every single month, maybe not every month, but a lot of the months, just because I feel so much more put together when my nails are done. I feel more confident. I just even like posting things on Instagram, like if I'm holding a cup and I go to take a picture and my nails aren't done, it bothers me. And so I just feel like for content, but also just for peace of mind and for confidence and just to feel more put together, I personally feel my best when I have my nails done. I know some people don't care, and that's completely fine, but for me personally, I've decided that that is an expense that I'm going to allow myself to spend. So $50 on nails. For gifts, I have 2 birthdays in the month of March, so I'm gonna say $150 on gifts. My subscriptions, we already know the amount, so I'm just gonna put in the amount there. And for pets, I'll say $50. So that brings our budget for the month of March for expenses to $1,176.18. And with this, you also get a note section, and then you also get an expense breakdown, so you can see your budget versus actual for your expenses here. That's pretty much it for my budget for the month of March. I already filled this out, but you can also fill in your top priorities and your goals for the month. So my priority this month is to really focus on increasing my income. And my top goals for the month is I really want to focus on intentional spending and really making sure that I'm not just spending money on things that I don't need. Just because, like I said, with February, I spent a decent amount on extra things, and I feel like it was one of those months that I don't have anything to show for it. So with March, I really want to make sure that we're focusing on intentional spending and hitting my savings goals, which are not that big. So I definitely better be able to hit my savings goals if I'm budgeting this much for extra things. All right, you guys, well, that wraps up my March budget with me. It's so weird just doing the budget and not like doing the goal setting and everything else. But like I said earlier, definitely make sure to comment down below if you guys like these separately or if I should do them all together in one big video. I'm open to doing either one, so definitely make sure to let me know what you guys prefer. Anyways though, thank you guys once again so much for watching. If you haven't already, please make sure to like this video, subscribe down below, and definitely make sure to go check out Press Reset over on Instagram and Etsy. But thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.